Now we are talking about the conflict between India and Pakistan. But we have to keep in mind that China has spent billions developing military tech, and this military tech is used by Pakistan. So the idea is not to consider just this conflict at the local level, because we are talking about two powers, and by the way, nuclear powers, but also to think that it's a key point for China because it can be its first major test about the level of its technology in military affairs. So, when we talk about this, we have to think that for China, the best is to have battles, to have aerial battles, in order to prove that, for example, its jet is very efficient against Russian jets or French jets. So, if we consider with this point of view this conflict, we can imagine that China, as a rising military superpower, will not be convinced by any pause of this conflict. In fact, China needs to see how this conflict can be a fashion to study the efficiency of its military power. So they can use Pakistan because why? In fact, the important weapons of Pakistan are supplied by China, more than 80%. So the idea is how they are going to use these jets, these missiles, these radars, and of course the air defense systems. So let's think more with a Chinese plantation, and we can imagine that this engagement between India and Pakistan is a very big occasion for China to test its power in a real conflict, because we have to remember that China has no conflict, no war for more than 40 years. And the idea is to see if their weapons are efficient against, of course, alien weapons. And this occasion is a very important thing for China.